What's going on, Raptors fans? It is your boy Demi. I'm back with another video, and I'm going to be talking about a topic many Raptors fans have been discussing for the past week or so. If you are new, buckle up, subscribe, and like the video for more Raptors content just like this. So, the topic of discussion today: should Nick Nurse really be fired for how the Raptors have been struggling this season? I know the Raptors, they haven't really been playing like bad or in the mix of a playoff hunt, but I think they can very much play better. Why I say this? Because the Raptors last year, they're 5th in the Eastern Conference, and they played the Philadelphia 76ers, and they almost came back 3-0. And I think they're without Fred VanVleet, they're without many key players, they even were without Scotty Barnes for some games. So I don't know what's going on with Nick Nurse. I think this guy is probably in a hot seat because his rotations are very much questionable. He drains Fred VanVleet and his starters out too much, and the room for production is pretty much minimal. Like Fred VanVleet watching the game last night, he basically chucked up an air ball, and I don't know why that shot was even drawn up. Yes, I know he was wide open. Can't have Fred VanVleet at just chucking up shots on the team. How Fred VanVleet, when I saw him against the Blazers game or even the Warriors game, he was getting to the basket, drawing penetration and kicking out to open teammates, and he was getting to the basket. He wasn't really chucking shots, he wasn't really forcing shots. He was getting to the rim, getting in his rhythm, and then after, he would basically expand himself by shooting a couple of shots in the mid-range, and then expanding himself through the three-point arc. But for Nick Nurse, I don't know what he's doing. His rotations are very much confusing. Like last night, you didn't start Jakob Poeltl. I know you wanted to ease him into the lineup, but at the same time, you should have started him when you had two bigs in the Jazz lineup, and basically Walker Kessler and Lauri Markkanen, and whoever else was there. And for the Raptors, they blew a 14-point lead. They're playing very much well. Pascal Siakam couldn't be stopped. And I think for Nick Nurse, his team is running through a crossroad right now. Pascal Siakam is playing the basketball of his life, and it's now just getting wasted. So I don't know what more to say in this team. And the Raptors, I know they're on a 3-game winning streak, but I think Nick Nurse, he has to run Scotty Barnes at point guard. I don't care if you're starting him or what. Fred VanVleet, bro, this guy's been pretty much a doghouse. Yes, I know this guy's their point guard. Yes, I know he's their leader, but at the same time, we can't have Fred VanVleet playing like this. I like Fred, I like the way he played, I like the respect he's been given for the Raptors franchise, but he gotta play better, man. Pascal's been playing amazing, Precious been playing decent, Guy's been playing on and off, Gary Trent been playing fair enough, and Boucher been playing okay. But I think the Raptors just gotta get more shooters. Like the buyout market, I think they pretty much didn't. I don't know if they'll buy anyone in the buyout market because they signed Joe Wieskamp to, I think, a multi-year deal. But the Raptors, bro, like there's still room for them to improve, and I think for the Raptors, they just hit the ceiling because right now I think they're 11th in the East. I think they're about 3 or 5 games behind the 6th place, and there's still room to grow, yes. But I think at the same time they have still that margin for error where the Raptors, you know, they can play better, but they're just losing the games on purpose. So I don't know, that game last night should have been a win. I'm done discussing over games, but I think Nick Nurse, the Raptors this year, they've been very much better on offense, but they've been very much confusing on defense, which doesn't really make any sense. But I don't know, they don't have a rim protector, so their defense can be on and off, and they'll still win the game sometimes. But this Raptors team has a core unit of 5 players, or 6 players, or 7 players that can give you a bucket and can score almost 10 points a night. And for Nick Nurse, you have to find that and trust in his bench a bit more, because you can't be having Malachi Flynn, one of your best 3-point shooters, on the bench. But Malachi Flynn comes in, he plays very much well, and Nick Nurse just hire him on the bench. And the same goes for, you can probably say, Joe Wieskamp. I know in Minnesota, when the Raptors play, he gave you about 10 points, and he's a good 3-point shooter, and Nick Nurse is not using him. So I don't know what the Raptors gotta do. There's still more room to wiggle for the season, but I don't know. You have this East is too stacked, but I think it's wide open because the Bucks, I know they made good moves. The Sixers, they made decent moves, and it sounds like you know they're gonna be there. And the Cavs and then the Nets, they're not even worth championship contention because they lost Kyrie and KD. But at 5th spot, or for that 5 or 6 in the East, is pretty much open in my opinion. So for Nick Nurse, the Raptors gotta figure out now, because if they don't, I think he's very much on the hot seat. And for Riley Webster, I know many people are complaining, saying that they should have made one more move. I know Jakob was a great move, but I think they should have made one more move for a shooter, because what they were offered for Fred VanVleet, which I'll make a video on that, it pretty much disgusts me. But I know Jakob Poeltl was offered for multiple first-round picks, but at the same time, the Raptors, I think they got a good deal, but I think they could have made one more move. But let me know your thoughts on this Raptors stuff, and I have more Raptors content coming on the way. And I'm out, man. This is your boy Demi, and we're on the road to 200, so make sure y'all like and subscribe, and I'll have more videos like this. I'm out.